Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm going to be doing a patron shout out request for Robert Pretorius. Robert has been an amazing supporter of mine for a while now. He always hooks me up with really great music, and I really appreciate it. This time it's going to be definitely something different from what I'm used to. He wanted me to listen to Astor, Piazzolla, I probably mispronounced his name, with Libertango. Now, this was from a performance in 1977. I did bring up his Wikipedia, and the genre says tango and nouveau tango, which I don't know what nouveau tango is. I know tango's a dance. I'm not a dancer, so I'm not. And every picture of him I found, he has an accordion. So this is definitely going to be a little bit outside of my normal, my normal niche, even as far as I go. So this is probably going to be the furthest out there that I've done, but I love it. I love that Robert is challenging me. He's found something that he really likes from the past and wants me to see what I think about it, and I'm excited for that. So it's great. I can't wait for this. Like I said, it's going to be so different from what I normally listen to, and I hope you guys like it too, or at least give it a chance. Just remember, all of our music that we love today came from somewhere, and there's lots of weaving and woven stuff throughout the past of different genres of music that you may not think are connected to what you listen to today, and it's there. It really is. So I'm excited for this. So Robert, you're a rock star. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. I really appreciate it, and I'm more than happy to listen to Astor, Piazzolla with Libertango. So here we go. And this is going to be a live performance on, I don't know, it's a TV show of some sort, I'm assuming. And look at the 70s clothes those ladies are wearing. 1977, I was 4 years old when this was performed, so here we go. Okay, he has a necklace charm that's the same as his guitar. That's really cool, actually. I'm not going to be able to figure out who his band members' names are. Okay. I'm really loving this. This is good. Real quick, before we get any further, first of all, that opening with the guitar and bass, that was fire. That was badass. Really, really enjoyed that. And then when the piano joined in, it's like the guitar and bass are doing this kind of modern, I don't know if I'd say rock, but definitely a modern sensibility for the time of musicianship, and the piano was doing full on, classical. I love that. It almost sounds like it's wrong when he was getting really into it and kind of going down the scale. where it almost sounds like it's off key, but it's actually just minor key coming down the scale. It was really cool. Then, of course, the two organs came in, giving a really great, again, kind of a 70s feel to it, giving, a lot of that, Boston feel almost to it. And I just wanted to stop here because I wanted to point out the drummer. You can tell the different audio from the time from till now. I could tell when he turned the snare on. He was sitting there quietly, everybody else doing things, but he's about to start playing. So he clicked the little switch to tighten the string, or I don't even know what they're called. They're not string, but the metal bands across the bottom of the snare, which gives the snare the sound of a snare. But if enough sound is next to it, it rattles while it's just sitting there. And I did notice, I saw, he was just sitting there and he was messing around with his drum. And then suddenly I started hearing this almost like static, but it was his snare being affected by the rest of the music going on, which I don't know. It doesn't matter, but I just found that kind of interesting that I heard him turn his snare on, which is really cool. You see it right there. You hear that? This is moving. There's that almost off-key minor again. That's a drummer that concentrates on what he's doing. Nice little flute. And there's the man himself. I'm going to stop just for a second. My only real exposure to accordion would be something like Weird Al. Weird Al Yankovic has a lot of accordion in his music, which I love Weird Al, by the way. He's a freaking genius. But so I don't really have a whole lot of experience with the accordion outside of jokes. Usually, accordion is usually a joke and, cartoons and movies and stuff. But it can be a very serious instrument. And it seems really complicated. Like he's sitting here, I'm pointing, like you can see where I'm pointing. I don't understand all the buttons over here. I know an accordion has almost like a piano keys on one side, but the other side has all these buttons. And how does he know where to? Because he can't see them; they're off to the side. How do you know where? I guess you just learn, but it seems super complicated. Accordion seems like a super complicated instrument. But anyways, let's go ahead and get back into it. Okay, so this one doesn't even have, I guess it is shorter. This one doesn't even have the piano keys on the inside. It has those same buttons on both sides. That's just blowing my mind. I play the French horn where I have a thumb and three buttons. And that's the extent of the keys that I had to worry about when I was playing the French horn. So this is just it's crazy that he just knows. It's really impressive. I like the flute. That was interesting. Another thing I just realized, and I'm kind of learning about the accordion as I watch it, which is it produces the sound when he pulls apart, not when he pushes together. When he pushes together, I guess it's just gathering itself to when you pull it apart, is when, like, he's doing just like, he's almost like a sandwich. You like close it, or a book. I don't know why I thought sandwich. I eat a lot, so. But it's when you're pulling it apart, and now he's like pulling it way apart, which is giving those really cool, like almost vibrato type sounds because of how much air it's moving. But that's really interesting that I had never thought of, that it actually makes the sound when you're pulling it apart, not when you're squeezing it together. That's kind of cool. That drummer is constantly busy. So that descending was almost the minor keys again, where it almost sounds wrong, but it's not. See, that's supposed to sound like that. Okay, very cool. That was Astor Piazzolla with Libertango live in 1977. Again, I was 4 years old when this was recorded. 3 or 4, depending on what when in the year it was. Very cool. Not something I would normally listen to, but something I'm glad to experience at least once. He's super talented, and his band is fantastic. The bass and guitar player, I really enjoyed their opening. That was something that I could definitely hear myself, getting into something that, a little more rocky that they would be doing. But really enjoyed that. It was fun to experience, and I mean, I'm all for, expanding genres and stuff. Again, it's not something I would necessarily listen to every day, or to be honest, I may not listen to it ever again, but I've experienced. I know who this guy is now, and I can look, and when I hear his name, I'll know it, and I'm very impressed with his talent. So this was a patron shout-out request from Robert Pretorius. Robert, I really did enjoy this. Don't think for a second I did not enjoy every second of that. I'm glad you especially have been pushing me to explore things that are a little more unusual, at least from my world, and I really do appreciate it. If you guys like this, please, give it a chance. Give other genres and stuff a chance. But if you guys enjoyed it, please like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go down and just say anything down in the comments. Say hi. Let me know that you enjoyed it, and let YouTube's algorithm know that you are interacting with my videos. It really does help. It'll get my videos out to a wider audience. I really appreciate everything y'all do. Robert, you're badass. Thank you so much, and I will talk to y'all next time.